I was talking to a wonderful friend today about how asking for reassurance and validation when you need it is healthy. What ensued was eye opening. They said that they got used to seeing assurance as a rare commodity that people withhold all the time, and a sense of being mentally weak if you need it. I feel called out. When was the last time you asked for reassurance or validation? Hey, I am feeling a bit insecure. Can you tell me what you appreciate about me? Or I am feeling very down. I could use a pick me up. Would you mind? We evolved as a community, but we barely do that as a population. That I feel called out had a very sharp tip. Put it in perspective. The act of asking for some kind words you instinctively felt like you needed felt like such a rare thing that people use as a form of power control. It makes you think about the social dynamics that we exist in today. But it also made me question why. Where does this deep apprehension come from? Because I can't believe that asking for that is grounds for social ostracization. Is it a product of conditioning or a caution based on empirical evidence from experience? I think it's a bit of both. I think conditioning sprouts the seeds. Empirical evidence backs up that manufactured reality in a way. Because a lot of us were raised with a sense that the world is unsafe beyond the immediate family or surroundings that they're in. I'm not saying there's absolutely no truth to it, but how many of us can actually say we felt truly safe in the communities that we were told would keep us safe anyway? And then you take that perspective into the real world, meet others who are told the same things in their domestic environments. Now, neither of you are able to ask or give the other what they really need. And that then reinforces the manufactured reality, which is then passed on further. We do talk about chosen family, the people we feel closest to. That's a healthy thing to do. Having a safe, trustworthy set of people you can invest your emotions in. That idea doesn't oppose this. It actually shows it to you even clearer because how many of us are comfortable directly asking even our chosen families, the people we think of as closest to us, for validation? Even if they're your heart and soul, do you still feel a tug in your heart when you genuinely feel the need to ask them to say something nice about you? The conversation also talked about how asking for assurance feels like speaking an alien language. And that's the case on the receiving end of it as well. When I asked why that might be the case, they said it feels too vulnerable and that feels unsafe. What if they lie and that they would rather gather their answers from their own experiences? I don't have an overnight solution in my back pocket, but maybe one place where we can start is by normalizing vulnerability by making people feel safe to be vulnerable. Don't ask them to be, show them that they can be. And if you want it but don't have it, maybe you need a restructuring of your community. And remember, your community includes you too. Be gentle with yourself.